Never settle for average. Don't settle for mediocrity. Bring your best self to the present moment. Whether it succeeds or fails, you can proudly say that you gave it your all. Show up consistently, persistently, and eventually, inspiration will find its way to you. Don't play it safe. Set your sights on greatness. Strive to join the ranks of those who will be remembered throughout history. I have faced countless rejections, but one yes was worth standing on top of a mountain of no's. If you believe something should exist and it's a product or service you want to use, never let anyone deter you from pursuing it. Don't scrutinize every move you make. Instead, let go and dance freely. Today, someone can shade themselves under a tree planted long ago by someone else's hands. True freedom stems from discipline and a mind that is unconditionally liberated. Rivers are aware that there's no reason to rush, as they will ultimately find their way to the ocean. Small beginnings are not just stepping stones, they can serve as worthwhile destinations in and of themselves. Having patience will gift you with all that you desire. The only person who can tell you that you won't succeed is yourself, and you don't have to listen. Set lofty goals and persist until you achieve them. Celebrate and cherish every victory, no matter how small, but never settle for less than what you truly desire. Life becomes much broader when you realize that everything around you, everything you consider to be life, was created by individuals who were no more intelligent than you. And you, in turn, have the power to reshape and influence it. Once you learn this, you're forever changed. Life is like riding a bicycle. To maintain balance, you must keep moving. Your actions speak loudly, drowning out any words. I've never allowed my formal education to hinder my true self-education. If greatness feels out of reach, start by excelling in the small things. If you genuinely want something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Ensure your feet are firmly placed in the right location, then stand unwavering. Live in the world of your imagination rather than your past. Don't wait for the perfect time and place to step into the spotlight, because you're already center stage. Greater difficulties only make achieving success more glorious. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's just a silent voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." The decisions you make about where you invest your time, effort, and passion must align with the person you aspire to be. Otherwise, you'll never become that person. The fear of what others may think is the most paralyzing force in both business and life. The happiest day of my life was when I realized that I no longer care about anyone else's opinion. This realization is incredibly liberating and the only way to truly live your life and operate your business. The only way to discover the boundaries of the possible is to venture beyond them and embrace the impossible. Worry is a misuse of your creative imagination. Courage is the most important virtue, because without it, it's impossible to practice any other virtue consistently. I never dwell on the past, darling. It only distracts me from the present moment. You will regret not starting today when a year from now arrives. Insecurity arises when we base our worth on an unfavorable comparison between our behind-the-scenes and others' highlight reels. Somewhere, something incredible awaits discovery. I never lose, because even in defeat, there are valuable lessons learned. I don't aim to outperform others when I dance, only to surpass my previous best. If you don't take risks, you risk losing out on even greater opportunities. Failure is simply an opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Our greatest triumph lies not in never falling, but rather in rising every time we do.